Hi everyone, my name is Justin.
Dom.
Keel.
Exam season Gaia.
Sabrina.
Curtis. Sagar.
Argavan.
Soha.
Zanam.
Drupam Dingra.
Andrew.
Sarah.
Maya.
Clara.
Kamyab.
Kyle. And this exam season, I want to
Make sure that I still get in 10,000 steps.
Following the Raptors.
A healthier sleep schedule, so no more all-nighters.
is working out.
Continue going to the gym.
Just to remain a bit more active.
I'm gonna keep going to the gym.
To reduce my screen time while I'm not studying.
Staying active.
Doing some sort of physical activity every day.
I continue to journal every single day.
Take 1 to 1.5 hours for myself.
Continue to schedule time for my own personal hobbies.
15-minute practice of breath work every day.
Constantly make it to the gym.
Maintain a regular workout schedule.
Maintain a healthy diet and avoid binging junk foods.
Workouts in at least a couple times a week.
Take that bath and to do the skincare.
Continue getting up early every morning.
Because
Because
I remain more mindful throughout the day, and I'm just overall better person.
I find that when I'm well rested, not only am I more present mentally, but I'm just a happier person overall.
It's the one time during the day where I'm able to focus on myself, but also it gives me so much more energy, clarity, and focus after I leave the gym as well. Feel better, think more clearly, and have more energy.
Grades are temporary, but gains are forever.
Keep up my social support.
it helps with the body, mind, spirit aspect.
That's what keeps me grounded and gives me a little bit of a break as well.
I find when I sleep in, I'm not nearly as productive and my sleep suffers at night.
Doing some form of exercise keeps me energetic and awake throughout the whole day and makes the exam season more bearable.
So important to show yourself that you can pursue a career in dentistry while still maintaining your own individuality.
Important to help me stay concentrated and focused and to help me get a good night's sleep.
Which helps me calm down. Breathing exercises.
my brain is a lot sharper and I have a lot more patience for studying.
Greatly helps clear my mind and make me feel better after a full day of studying.
Not only do I need this right now, but I deserve it.
I don't know. I'm starting to get tired. My brain's not working as well.
Okay.
Okay, how about, you know what? We should honestly have an organic conversation and just have that as our video.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna. Okay, 3, 2, 1, we're live. So this idea started from. So Dom and I have great coffee chats on weekends, right? And Justin and I work out almost every morning at the gym. And I mean, were it not be for you two gentlemen, I feel like I would not sit in my room and start having these life chats with myself. And I most definitely would not be dragging myself out to the gym at 6 a.m. So, I mean, what do those two things have in common? It's that Dom keeps me accountable on the weekends to go get coffee and talk about life and philosophy. And Justin wakes my ass up at an unbelievably early hour and makes me walk in the thunderstorm that was today and get to the gym. So is that not the connector? The accountability? Is it not?
It
Yeah,
is.
well, I agree. Like same thing. Every morning I wake up on my phone and I'm thinking, waiting for Akil not to answer back, and I could go back to bed. And when he says, "Yeah, I'm leaving now," it's like I can't go back to bed. I'm in it now. So yeah, it's always nice to have somebody there and to push you through those days that you don't want to do it. And then after the workout, it's like halfway through the day, it's like, oh damn, I'm sure happy I woke up that early this morning.
Exactly. I think when it comes to doing these things, having the accountability adds an extra little trampoline to go from thought to actually execution. And on the contrary, during exams, I think what happens is the exams sort of put up a barrier between the thought and the execution, because it's we get into a habit of using the stress of exams as an excuse to get into these bad habits or to avoid our good habits. But then what happens is by the time we finish exams, now we've almost stripped ourselves of these good habits and now have formed these bad habits that now after exam season is over, our next challenge, it's not just enjoying our time off. Now we have to rebuild from scratch our good habits and try to slough off these bad habits. So the goal here is to have an accountability partner to hold us accountable and sort of be that little trampoline to keep us on the road of good habits, or an accountability partner, a barrier to prevent us from engaging in those more unhealthy habits that we want to avoid.
100%. And I mean, Dom, Justin, please tell me how we will keep people accountable during exams.
Well, so we plan on, gaining everybody's, what they want to achieve or goals they want to set throughout the exam. So we're going to provide the option of telling us maybe something that you'd like to sustain, or, a healthy habit you'd like to begin throughout. So it could be, exercising, meditating, journaling, but it could also even just be as simple as positive affirmations. And then on the contrary, it could also be something that you maybe do under stress, where, for example, myself, I bite my nails. Some people, might swear, might, smoke, and that could be something that they don't want to do. So we want to take that information, and then with that, I'll let Dom continue.
So when we look at the little flow chart we have here, step 1 will be entering that information, either the habit that you'd like to maintain during exams, or a habit you'd like to avoid indulging in during exams. And the second step, we will send you a message in the morning, just with some introductory information, sort of a template of how we want to proceed in this project. So what we want to do is have you set a reminder every night for 9 p.m. And send us a screenshot of it, staying accountable, sort of the theme. And from there, every night at 9 p.m., we'd like to hear if you reached your goal for that day, or if you didn't reach your goal for that day. And we'll respond the next morning with something just keeping you accountable. And we're going to go from there, and hopefully we'll make some progress together. That's the goal.
And the TLDR from basically all that is, people know implicitly what's good for them, right? Like Justin knows that working out every morning is good for him. Dom knows that meditating every morning is good for him. But we have these, cyclical patterns where we're at a low and we kind of say, oh, we need to do X, Y, and Z in order to make ourselves feel better. Then we feel better, and then we stop doing those things. Or the opposite happens, where you are doing these things and then something happens, whether it's, something bad happens, or you're stressed like exams, or now you've just bombed oral med path, and now, like shit's hit the wall, and now, I'm not doing anything. And, there's always going to be in life that excuse to stop those good habits. So really, this is just, what's good for you. Dom, Justin, and I, none of us are therapists. We're just there to send you a friendly reminder at the start of every day, to really, reflect on yourself. And if by the end of the night, 9 p.m., I think, right? It's 9 p.m. is the cutoff.
9 p.m.
9 p.m. If you have a goal of working out every morning, and that particular day you worked out, all you have to do is send a, hey, whoever your accountability person is, I worked out. And, the next morning you're going to get a positive affirmation, or like words of encouragement from someone that and that's really motivating. And if you didn't, there's going to be like no shame. Like we all screw up. We all, have our moments where we don't do what's necessarily good for us. And really what you're just going to see is someone being understanding, thoughtful, but just reminding you of the initial reason why you started that goal to begin with, right? So sometimes you just need that little bit of, a reminder as to why you actually started it. So again, it's not how hard you fall, it's how quickly you get back up. So that's basically the premise of this whole program. It's really just to, help our fellow peers, peer-to-peer, and again, completely confidential, no matter what it is. If you're paired with Justin, or you're paired with Dom, or whoever you're paired with, it's actually really only Justin and Dom. those people, like what happens there stays there, and there's no cross-pollination between any two chats, right? So we've worked really hard at this point, you know, especially Dom and Justin. They've worked incredibly hard to get to this point. There's the survey, which we're going to send out, that, you know, one of you two can talk about. Don,
TLDR of the TLDR. We want to help you stay accountable. Sign up. There's nothing to lose.
Yeah.
Oh, well, there's my accountability right there to get to bed before 10. So I gotta let my two friends Dominic Gill know that I made it to bed before 10, so I could get up bright and early and grind for exams.
Good work. One step at a time.
Please, please, please. It's free. You know, there's no hidden agenda. I just think that, you know, we all think that everyone in this class deserves to do what's good for them. So please, 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 from the bottom of our hearts, sign up. We just want to see everyone do well.